currently here at Devonshire. You guys been to this property already. So one thing about this home is that we are on a main street, and it does, so typically with homes like this, it's a little bit harder to sell because, we are facing the street from a safety perspective, but then also, for a lot of the Asians, they do, feng shui. This is probably not the best feng shui overall. But the house itself, I haven't seen it yet, but I'll walk inside, I'll share some insights with you guys. I really like the high vaulted ceilings here. One thing I've noticed is that there are mixed match flooring throughout, as you can see there as well. So these are the older laminate type flooring. So as you can see, there's a lot of gaps throughout. So I probably would opt into replacing these floors. Looks like there might have been some sort of water damage here at one point. I'm not sure, but it seems like that. Half bath. Bit of a smaller kitchen here. Looks to be just newer countertops, painted the cabinets. To have that smaller backyard here. And this is a small AC. You probably don't need to replace this here, but it does look like it's getting aged a bit. It seems to be a smaller unit for the size of the home. But again, if it's not broken, you don't need to replace it. The living room here does seem a bit small. Not sure if you'll be able to put a full-size couch facing the fireplace if that's where you want to put the TV. A little bit of a loft sitting area here. Not sure if you actually sit there. Kind of interesting. Decent size rooms. Natural light is pretty good in here. Some 2 bedrooms. Looks to be good. Bathroom probably needs some updating. So same thing here with the grout, as you can see. Gotta double check if this was tenant occupied previously. Not a big issue, but it's always good to know. Has a small vaulted here. Decent size walk-in closet, bathroom, and this bathroom's pretty nice. And same thing, you can see these are just painted cabinets. You can see some imperfections throughout. But I would say this bedroom is maybe a little bit bigger. This one does have a king-size bed, so compared to the last home, this one is a little bit bigger. Yeah, a little skylight here. So one thing I wanted to point out in this bedroom, if you look at this window here, you see a little bit of a hazing. So likely what that means is that there's probably some sort of moisture, maybe a small hole in the window. So you can get that fixed. It's about maybe $250. What they do is they replace the dual pane window there. So not the whole window, but they'll replace the glass. This one seems to have the same, but this looks like it might be from the outside. So it looks like now I know why they had this window blind down. So this master bedroom window, I think definitely will need to have the dual panes replaced. You don't have to replace the full window. Again, it's just the window pane itself. It's typically about $200 to $300. Another mixed match of floors as well on the staircase. This is walking into the garage. So laundry is inside the garage here. Not sure if you guys own an SUV or not, but you should be able to fit. This part here is a little bit lower. Furnace does look a little bit older, but as long as it's working, we're okay. And let's see. This one was replaced in 2017, it looks like, for the water heater. Do you have an EV charger here?